but screw it, I'ma do it anyway. I don't know how this will turn out, but screw it, I'ma do it anyway. I don't know how this thing works, but screw it, I'ma do it anyway. I don't know how this will turn out, but screw it, I'ma do it anyway.
What is up, good people? It's your girl Nikki P. Welcome back to another episode of Soul Untamed, where we are talking about creating a life that is designed by you and not for you. So, at the time of this video, it is November. We are fully in fall. The weather is fully fall weather. We have already fallen back as far as time, and so it is getting dark at 5. It is cold outside. It's fall. It's doing all the fall things. And so personally, for me, this time of year, specifically November through February, and I think that is common for a lot of people to experience this either a sadness or just this low energy part of the year. And I feel like for me, it's a few different things. Like, I guess I am affected by the sad season, seasonal affective disorder, I think is what it's called. I do feel that. I also am connected to the energy of the seasons in general, and so it's it's fall, so I literally feel the energy of fall like dropping. I feel that energy, as we get closer to the solstice and everything is falling down. Like I actually feel that earlier in the year, pretty much from the second that we start getting further and further away from the sun until we get the furthest away, which is what will be our winter solstice. It energetically for me, it feels like everything is just going down. And then also for me, my personal trip around the sun is in February. And I struggle every trip around the sun, every full trip around the sun, because there are things in my life that I am in the process of manifesting and things that I haven't realized yet. And so in my mind, on my own like personal timetable, every time I get to another trip around the sun and I don't see that, it's harder for me. So personally for me, this specific time of year, because we're getting closer to that February date for me, that this, all of that to say that this time of year in general feels heavier. It is harder to stay goal oriented, to stay motivated, to stay inspired, to stay hopeful, all of those things. And today in particular, I got a bit of bad news earlier, and it kind of sent me in, I don't really want to say a spiral, but kind of really got me in a space of just wanting to give up, wanting to just say, you know what, maybe this just isn't for me. Why continue to try? Feeling hopeless, not fully completely hopeless, but not feeling very hopeful, not feeling very inspired. And when I tell you that everything that I had on my list to do today was a struggle to do it today, including making this video, it's a struggle. But I also realize that as I go through this time of year, I know that there are people in my audience that are also experiencing the same things. And so I wanted to take some time to talk about 5 things that I do to help me get through these seasons, basically. I was going to title this like 5 things that keep me motivated, during this fall season. But I can't even say motivated because a lot of times I am doing things unmotivated, uninspired, and I'm doing it anyway. So I'm going to tell you the 5 things that I do to get through the season, because that is literally what it feels like I have to do every year, is get through the season. So the first one is giving myself grace. I have said this to you guys before. I don't believe in toxic positivity. That serves no one. You know you're lying. Your body knows you're lying. If you say it to other people who know you well, they know that you're lying. So you might as well let yourself feel what you feel. If in this moment, in this season, you feel sad, feel sad. It's okay to feel sad. If you're angry, it is okay to feel angry. And don't beat yourself up about, oh my God, like why can't I get through this, and oh, I don't feel inspired right now. I should feel more of this. Shouldn't I feel more grateful and da 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 da. Give yourself grace. Allow yourself to feel however you feel. The second thing that I do is I release the feelings that I have, and I do it through connection. I have a number of people in my circle that I trust, that I talk to when I'm going through these things. And I allow myself to talk to those people. I allow myself to say, I'm not feeling that great right now. Somebody says, how are you? And if I feel safe to do so, I answer honestly. I'm not feeling great right now. I'm not feeling happy right now. I'm not really feeling my best. I'm not feeling inspired. And I have a wonderful circle of people that allow me to be able to express that and not giving me crap about it. Just make sure that you have good people around you that can hold space for you during these seasons. The third thing that I do is I have to rewrite my inner dialogue. While I am not feeling my best, it is really easy to just let thoughts overtake me. What if this doesn't work, or what if that doesn't happen? And oh my God, you've been doing this for however many months, how many years? Oh, it's not working. Oh, like these thoughts come, or maybe it just won't happen. Oh, well, maybe you're not good enough. Like all of those things. Rewrite your inner dialogue. And you've heard me talk about in previous videos about identifying limiting beliefs and rewriting those beliefs as empowerment statements. And that's basically what I do for all of the what ifs. A very simple phrase is, taking the what ifs and changing them to even ifs. Something simple like that. I have to rewire what I am thinking about, what voice I'm hearing when I wake up, when I'm going to sleep. I have a list of mantras, a list of affirmations, a list of empowering beliefs that I say to myself every single day, regardless of how I feel. Because what is true is not dependent on how you feel. It is still a fact. It is a fact. It is a fact. So every single day, that is what I say to rewire what's going on up here, what is happening in here. That's the third thing. The fourth thing is I surround myself with inspiration. I listen to a lot of podcasts. I watch a lot of inspirational videos. I even watch like certain series that are inspiring to me. One series that I actually just finished looking at because their new season just dropped was what is the name? Nobody Really Wants This, and it's a rom com series. I don't even really do rom com like that, but when I looked at this story, I found myself inspired by the relationship between the two primary protagonists. And I was looking at just the progression of their relationship and how they met, how they're working through things, how they're basically blending their lives together because both of them come from two very different backgrounds. And that is inspiring to me because even though this is a show and it is made up from a script that is not real, this was still an inspiring story to me because it is showing how you can work together and how two people who are really committed to doing the work can actually make their relationship work in spite of obstacles being against them. That's when I'm calling in. So I watch things like that. I listen to people who are giving messages that resonate with me. I listen to Mel Robbins. I listen to Jay Shetty. I listen to any person. There are things that pop up in my YouTube, my Instagram all the time that speak to my situation. And I surround myself with that because the goal for me in this season is to not get fully rid of all of the feelings of fear that I have, all of the thoughts of the what if. It is not for me to eliminate those things completely because I really don't think that I can. What I'm trying to do is make the voices of faith louder than the voices of fear. So if I surround myself with inspirational messages, if that is what I'm hearing all the time, then that voice is so much louder than these other voices are saying, you can't get, you can't have, this won't happen. I hear the other voices that say, you can do this, keep going, it's not over, you're still in the race. Those voices are louder. So that is what I do. I make sure that I am flooded with inspirational talks, motivational messages, whatever I need in the season, that is what I put in my surroundings. The fifth thing that I do is I ground myself with small wins. Now, celebrating myself is difficult. I tend to be an extremist. I tend to look at my goals like, did I finish the goal, yes or no? And if the answer is no, I haven't done it yet. I haven't won it yet. But the reality is that there are all these tiny milestones that you get before you get to the actual end goal. It is a journey and not a destination. And so what I have been trying to do is ground myself with small wins, acknowledging any movement, any progress that I made. The fact that I got up today and still did the things that I had on my list to do, even though I didn't feel like it. I really didn't. When I tell you that after I got this news earlier today, when I tell you I wanted to come home and literally lie in the bed and just go to sleep, that's what I wanted to do. That's really what I wanted to do. That's not what I did though. I went up, I got up and I did the things I needed to do. I went and I met with the people that I needed to meet with. I did, the practice that I do, the things that I actually have in my life that do make me feel good, I still did those things. So that's a win. Because the old version of me or older version of me would have stayed in the bed. When I used to battle depression like hard, man, I wasn't finna go nowhere. Like I remember days of like laying in the bed and just laying there because I didn't feel like doing anything. I didn't want to talk to nobody. I didn't want to call nobody. I didn't have capacity to do anything. The fact that even when I'm feeling that way, I can still get up and do the things. I can still keep commitments. I can still say the mantras that I've set for myself, even if in the moment I'm not feeling it, that's growth. That's progress. So I remember those things and I ground myself in that and I celebrate those wins, you know? And I know I said five, but actually I lied. I have six. I have a bonus one. Creating rituals that keep me aligned with the vision that I have for my life. Discipline will hold you when motivation fails you. Because there is no way that you're going to feel like doing the things every single day, every minute of every single day. I don't care who you are. You're not going to feel like it. So discipline will hold you when motivation fails you. I have a morning routine. Every single day, I get up, I have a prayer that I say, I do mirror work, I take my vitamins, I drink my water. Regardless of how I feel, that is what I do every single day. My evening routine involves me stretching, doing an evening prayer, and doing journaling. I do that every single day. Those rituals keep me alive. I also, as part of my morning routine, I also have my vision board that is in my Notion workbook that's on my phone. And I look at that every single day. Because even when I don't feel like it, even when the things on that list seem so far from me, like literally there is no evidence to say right in this moment that I'm getting any of these things that I see every single day. But I have the ritual of looking at it every single day because it brings me back in focus. It keeps me alive. It keeps me alive. So I will say that to you. These are 6 things that I do that I can name right off the top. I probably do more things, but I think that these 6 things are the things that actually keep me grounded. And I would dare say, if there are any of them that resonate with you, if you're struggling in this season for whatever reason, try one of these. I'm going to say them again. The first one is to give yourself grace. The second one is to release the feelings that you have through connection. Talk to your people, talk to your circle, talk to your therapist. Make sure that you have people surrounding you that can hold space for you. Number 3, rewrite the inner dialogue. Identify those limiting beliefs and flip them into empowerment statements. And that is what you say to yourself every single day. Number 4, surrounding yourself with inspirational things. Write it down, read something every day, put it on a post-it, write it on your mirror, have it in your phone, look at it every single day, use it as a screensaver. Listen to podcasts, watch videos, find influencers or anybody on YouTube, Instagram, TikTok, anywhere where they give you motivation, they keep you inspired. Surround yourself with those things. Even with your decor, if you like pretty things, if seeing a painting of a butterfly makes you feel like you're evolving, do that. Surround yourself with positive things. Number 5, ground yourself with the small wins. Don't always look at the end goal. Like, keep it in mind, but also acknowledge the steps that you have made along the way and ground yourself in that. And the last one is create a ritual that keeps you aligned with your vision. That's what I have for you. I trust me when I tell you that if you are struggling in the season, I feel you. I am holding space for you. I ask you to hold space for me. We're getting the life that we love. And why? For no other reason than the fact that we deserve it. We deserve to have a life and live a life that we created, that was not created for us, but that we decided. And we get to create that life and we get to live and love that life. So I am standing with you. I feel you. Trust me when I say I feel you. If you need help with limiting beliefs and dealing with them, identifying them and flipping them right on their head and doing empowerment statements, I have a freebie for you. I have a limiting belief 21-day challenge that is a calendar that gives you steps to do every single day that just helps get you a little bit closer to really turning some of those limiting beliefs around. I will leave that in the description. And that is it for today. So if you watched all the way to the end, thank you for indulging me. And like I said, I am holding space for you in this season. I am rooting for you. I want you to win. I want us to win. We are getting the lives that we desire. We are living the lives that we desire. How's that for a mantra? So that's it. That's all I have for you today. It's your girl, Nikki P. I'll see you on the next video.